Matt-Trakker's gonna live the nation, and Spectrum's got such supervision. Nails in the mighty power that could save the day. Nails, no one knows what lies behind the mask charade. Nails, always riding out on Venom's trail. Comes to the laser rays, fire away.
Hey everybody, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com and welcome to this episode of Behind the Mask. Before we get started, I want to remind everybody about the giveaways we have going on, and yes, I will have a list on the website of people that have won. I'm going to be working on that, and I'll post to our social media page once I get that done. So keep on the lookout for that. I'm going to name 2 winners of the Mask computers in this episode alone. So it'll be a little bit after this episode, but all you have to do is be subscribed, like, comment, and share. And that's about it. I also put out a new t-shirt design today. You can check it out here somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. When I saw that picture of Brad, kind of made me realize that's what I'm doing. I'm just like sitting on the edge of my seat waiting. So I put that together. If you want to purchase it, help keep the website going, help keep Mask alive, I sent a message to Hasbro saying, look, it's been 35 years. What are you doing? So I recommend the green, by the way. I think it looks really nice. But this episode here, this one is going to kind of piggyback off of the vehicles and their appearances, and this is going to be the characters. Now, I have, 28 characters on my list, and I didn't really go too in-depth. There's a lot of characters that made one appearance, maybe like another secondary appearance or something like that. My criteria was 4 appearances or higher, and that got you on the list. Out of Series 1, Season 1 and Season 2. So, I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up to the top. There's going to be some surprises in here that I think you might also agree with. We'll just start firing away here. So, and like before, I can't memorize all these numbers, so I'm going to look down for a second, read it off to you, and just keep on moving on. So, at 4 appearances, we have Boris Blushkin and Dwayne Kennedy. So Dwayne was in, I believe, I don't have the episode titles in front of me, but I think he crossed both seasons. And Boris was only in the racing series. So not a lot of room for his character to make a lot of appearances. At 5 appearances apiece, we have Ali Bombay and Nevada Rushmore. Again, just kind of part of the racing series, so there wasn't much for them to be able to do with that. Coming in with 6, we have Lester Sludge and Jacques Lafleur. And I don't know about you, but Lester's mask ability, this makes it look like he's vomiting everywhere. I didn't really put it together, but it's not pleasant to look at, and I think that one actually climbs lower than Totem for me, believe it or not. See how disgusting it is. After that, we have a 3-way tie with 7. We have Ace Riker, Maximus Mayhem, and I threw the Venom Henchman in there. Now, while there was more than one of them, they appeared in 7 episodes, and I felt that was more than enough to qualify for this list. If you're ever looking for those figures, Mask Shark and Customs usually has them available, so you can check that out. Really well done. I don't have them in my collection yet, but I do plan on adding them soon. And I thought Ace was in a little bit more. Ace was he was in both seasons, but for some reason I thought they utilized his character more in Season 1, but I was apparently wrong. Live and learn. Coming in at 8 appearances, we have Nash, Gory, and Julio Lopez. So, what I don't understand here is, so this is a kind of a dilemma that I have with this. I wish that Nash was in more episodes. I always liked the character. There's something about the skinny, nerdy guy with glasses that really resonated to me. And, to this day, I'm still trying to figure out what that is. But it's interesting that you get, that type of character, build and frame. And then he has the power of Samson. So that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I'll figure out why I gravitate toward him. And when I figure that out, I'll let you guys know. It's got to be something. I just don't know what it is. So, yeah, we'll see. Julio, never really had much eventful appearances, in my opinion. So, I wasn't really blown away one way or another with his appearance count. So 8, I'll accept that and move on. Coming in at 9, this is another case I wish the character was in the episodes more. This is Calhoun Burns at 9 episodes. And then coming in at 12 episodes, we have Floyd Malloy. And then at 14, we have Bruno Shepard. And some of these now that we get to are going to actually somewhat make sense to you because I started doing agent profiles. And the next one I'm going to be doing is going to be on Buddy Hawks. So keep that in mind and keep an eye out for it. But Hondo being in only 21 episodes was really surprising to me. And the same with Buddy. Buddy was in 22 episodes. I thought they were higher. You got Brad Turner with 26, and then Dusty with 29. Now, the problem here, though, is that there were, I think, 6 more mask agents in total to Venom's total. So you have more of a variety to write into your script than than just kind of recycling the same characters. So that's one of the reasons why that happened, and it's not something you would have really realized when you were younger. It was in syndication so much, and it ran all the time that you didn't even know what episode you were watching. So it's interesting, I think, that they has such a little appearances but such huge impact. Let's see. Next, at 31 appearances, we have Gloria Baker. And the criminal thing of this is that she appears in more episodes than everybody else I listed, and aside from Dwayne Kennedy and the Henchman, she didn't really get any treatment with anything. Shark was never released, and then she was released in the Split Seconds line, so I never even knew she existed until I started recollecting. So it's kind of a shot there to Gloria, but there's some cool customs out there that you can get in your collection if you really want it. At 37, you have Alex Sector, who I thought would probably be the person to take over if Matt was ever incapacitated during these missions. I'm not talking about like future episodes. I'm talking about the world they lived in at that time. So 37 is pretty good, I think. I guess there's only so many ways you can write in Jackrabbit doing something. I don't know. Coming in at 41 appearances, we have Brusado. I thought this was actually higher. So I'm not surprised that it's this low, quote unquote. I just thought it was higher. I just remember Rhino being in more episodes. And I know Bruce was in episodes where he would maybe piggyback in Thunderhawk sometimes, but for the most part, he was, driving Rhino, or riding shotgun in it. Coming in at a tie with 52 apiece, we have Cliff Dagger and Vanessa Warfield. And again, it goes back to the fact that Venom agents. There were less of them to write, so you had to use them more. So we're coming down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The top 5 left. Think about who I haven't mentioned yet. I'll give you a second. Alright, so coming in at 64 appearances, you have Sly Rax, which I didn't mind at all. I love the character. I thought Mark Halloran did a great job with him. And sorry to interrupt everybody. I had a news flash. Get it? I actually fact-checked myself on this after the fact. I recorded this a little while ago. And Scott actually appears in the same number of episodes as T-Bob, except that T-Bob doesn't have a speaking role in the same episode they appear in. And it was a PSA. So technically you can count it during the racing season, but my initial count was 65. I got that wrong. I just wanted to correct it here and not reshoot the entire video. Plus, I get to work with some cool technology like this. Like, you can pick my nose maybe. There we go. So, there you go. Just wanted to make sure I got that in there. So it's going to say 65, but the correct number will be up on the screen. Enjoy. Coming in with 65 appearances, we have Scott Tracker. Yeah, Scott Tracker was in every episode of the original line. So you have that. And then coming in at number 3, with 66 appearances, we have T-Bob. And Graham McKenna did a great job with T-Bob. It's just, I always found the character weird. And, part of me does have a soft spot for him. I guess they wish that it was better utilized in the cartoon. I think that would have made more of a difference, in my mind. Yeah, 66 appearances. So he was in all 65 of season 1, and then he was, I think, just kind of standing there for one of the PSAs in season 2. So, who haven't I mentioned yet? Well, we got two big characters left. And I'm going to give you the numbers, and I want you to tell me where do you think they sit. So we have 73 appearances and 70. So 73 is Miles Mayhem, and 70 is Matt-Trakker. I'm not surprised by those numbers. I just thought that I did think that Matt was going to be in at a higher number than that. But, again, you have a weird way of remembering things, especially with a cartoon that you haven't really rewatched in a long time. So, yeah, I don't know. That's my count. I think it's perfect, right on the numbers. If you notice anything that I might have missed, please point it out. I'm always open to criticism and feedback. And again, remember about our giveaways and the t-shirt. And please like, comment, and subscribe to help keep Mask alive. And this is Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and I'll talk to you later.
It's gonna live in nation.